Hello all, welcome to Read to Share. Today's story is called Dumbo Gets Dressed. My First Stories Disney book. One morning, Mrs. Jumbo gently wakes her little Dumbo. Are you ready for a big day under the big top? She asks. Dumbo looks at the pile of clothes in front of him. There are so many shirts, trousers, hats and shoes. Let's see, says Mrs. Jumbo. What do you want to wear today? Dumbo looks at her and shrugs. Do you want to dress up like a pirate in a striped shirt and a fancy coat? She asks. Pirates also wear hats and boots. Dumbo shakes his head. I love princess dresses, says Mrs. Jumbo. Would you like to dress like an elegant prince in a suit and crown? Dumbo shakes his head. What about a brave firefighter in a red hat and yellow jacket? Mrs. Jumbo asks. Dumbo shakes his head. Okay, says Mrs. Jumbo. Maybe you'd like to dress like a cowboy. You'll need a hat, a lasso, and a bandana. Dumbo shakes his head. Well, says Mrs. Jumbo, how about a brave knight with armour, a sword, and a shield? Once again, Dumbo shakes his head. Let's see what else there is, says Mrs. Jumbo. Aha, I see a cape, a magic wand, and a top hat. Do you want to be a magician? But Dumbo shakes his head. Says Mrs. Jumbo. You could be a happy clown with a polka dot trousers and a rainbow hair. One more time, Dumbo shakes his head. Oh dear, says Mrs. Jumbo. I'm all out of ideas. Mrs. Jumbo picks up a familiar yellow hat. Dumbo smiles and nods. I see, Mrs. Jumbo says happily. You only want to wear your favourite hat to be yourself today. The end. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel for future stories. Thank you.